everybody, and welcome back to XCOM2. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum-bum. Alrighty, so in this episode, we are going to be continuing off right from where we left off. As I said in the previous episode, we have a heck of a good start on our hands. Let's hope Shadow doesn't fumble it. By the way, the reception, as in like 2 people, was not as bad as I expected for my colossal universe gigabrain play to plan ahead for all of our thingies. I can't remember what they're called for the life of me. The buildings, you know what I mean. Our facilities, that's it. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, we are good. But yeah, reception wasn't as bad as I was expecting, because in my head, I was like, I know it's stupid, but it's gonna be so nice later because we get to just put everything right where we want it. There's not gonna be anything in the way. And yeah, we did get some pretty bad luck with the shielded power coils. I mean, they're both on the bottom, which is like awful. But because of how good our start is, and the fact that we're about to be done digging out all of them already, I think there was some merit to it. I think there's some merit to, you know, sort of plotting out where we're going to put stuff. Now, sorry about that, my throat's a little weird. There is a part of me that's kind of wondering if, like, we'll have enough spaces for everything. Like, we still have 5 left. And what I'm going to do is, because I didn't really go over this in the previous episode, I was going to put a resistance comms right here, and because that can use the workshop. Then I was going to use the turret bay right here, because that also can use the workshop engineers. And then we have 3 more buildings left. And I was definitely going to put the psionic gate on this shielded power coil. That way it doesn't take up any of our extra power supply that we need. Because as far as and I could be totally wrong about this, I think it takes up a lot. So if we have it on a spot where even if we get power overloaded, it's still usable, that seems pretty good to me. Now, would it be better to put a power relay on there? Yeah, but I'd rather not destroy this power relay and move it down here, because it's directly above the workshop, which can generate more power to it for less engineers. And then we'll probably put a Scilab over here. And then that's pretty much everything. So I'm hoping that that should just be fine. Like, every single one of our slots has been filled out. Unless there's another building that I don't know about, but that's the plan for right now. So it's gonna be the resistance comms, the turret thing, the psionic gate, and then we are going to do the Scilab. And hopefully with all of those, that'll be all of our facilities that we need. And then it'll also make it to where we can place people wherever we need to place them relatively early on. Now then, shall we begin? Illyrium complete. That is going to be really, really nice for us. So now we can greatly increase our... Ooh. We need that for our quest. You know what? It's inspired 2 days. It is 40 intel, which kind of sucks, but you know what? It's kind of just worth it. Anything inspired is usually worth doing. The Shadow Chamber is now accessible. Okay, hang on. So, how much resources do we need for it? 250 and 3 Illyrium cores. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, that's a little bit of a way off. How many Illyrium cores do we have? I don't know how to check. You know what? Whatever. Alright, as for the research we want to do now... Honestly, we want to do some autopsies as quickly as possible. If we do the turret breakdown, that'll allow us to plan ahead and put the turret building down, which I do want to do. Viper autopsy. You know what? Let's get the turret done. It's only 2 days.
If not wholly obsessed being, the chosen warlock.
Now that Tegan is done yapping, I think we just want to get all of our really easy to do things out of the way. So anything with a really low research time. God dang. English, hard. Anything with the really low research time, we want to just get out of the way right now, because the quicker we get it done, the quicker we can make more use out of it. Now, I do want to upgrade this power relay, because as you can see, we're already kind of struggling in the power front. So, there is also a world where it might be more worth it to... Yeah, it might be more worth it, instead of a Scilab, to go for another power relay. I know that's a little dumb, but at the same time, we're going to be using up a lot of power, and I don't think I properly managed how much power we're actually generating, because we could put one more engineer, and then we can upgrade it, and that will be really, really good. But it could be better, especially if we get a sabotage for our power. That's not good. And we could also technically do the Templars and get +5 Avenger power, but I feel like that's a little bit of a waste. Well, I had no chance to counter that one, so that sucks. They all have more defense forever. Also, I didn't mean to click on that. What I wouldn't give for a confirm. No, I don't want to buy anything. I want to continue scanning. Thank you. Priest complete. We get the sustaining sphere. Okay, unfortunately, nothing gets really well done for us. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? Let's get the Faceless out of the way. That's our only corpse. And I know it takes longer than some of the other ones, but I think we should get that one said and done. Well, since we had a bad activation, allow me to make it a bit better. Oh.
Don't think flattery will get you anywhere.
Okay. Let's see. Take you out. Boom. 2 down. And we're in a relatively good position. Let me think. Mr. Canyon Dax, if you would not mind moving up, your services may be needed, sir. Oh, Glory! Who now has a regular rocket launcher, because I know that was requested, and trust you me, I'm a man of many requests fulfilled. Let's see. 4 to 6. Ugh. You know what? What if we teleport beside him and then shotgun him in the face? That used up our... Alright, you know what? In hindsight, not the play. We go for an intercept. Then, oh, Glory! Go ahead and move up. Unfortunately, our Psionic Cat is just gonna take a little bit of damage. Never mind, the shield bearer completely ran away. But he did get the shield off. Okay, Blade Storm didn't go off. We weren't close enough. 11 damage. Wow, literally no enemy has hit that hard except the commander up until this point. What happened? Where did he suddenly get 1,000,000 damage from? Wait, and oh, okay. No, he just saw it. I was gonna say, despite, because he has panoptic. I was gonna say, like, despite Noir sitting right here, she didn't get it going, but apparently he did. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Valkyrie. Stabilize.
You're lucky I was here.
Okay. Now, move into cover. So she'll be fine. We can pick her up next turn. Old Glory has not moved. So technically, we have a decent chance of hitting this turret. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where it is. You know what? Let's go for a shot. We don't have high ground. Okay, we do shred, and we get through his shield, so he has nothing protecting him now. That shot somehow pulled another pod? I don't know how that worked, but okay. We're not gonna do nearly enough to that sectoid. You know what? Can we get... Let's come right here so that we can get a flanking shot. We're probably going to trigger the turret.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
We pulled another squad that was inside. Also, why are there so many Vipers? That's like 5 Vipers now? Okay, no worries. We only have 9 people active. Managed to take him out with the same 10 damage crit that he did to us. Mr. the Fool, if you would be so kind, is to very quickly move up. Okay, at least there's a couple people we don't need to worry about now. We also pick up his loot. He has a PCS for defense. Now, we are in a bit of a bad spot, though. Now, luckily with momentum, we can actually make that a little bit better. Turret shouldn't be able to see us from here. I'm going to come over here. It technically puts us on the front line, but we do get another person completely out of action, and there's only 6 active now. Now, Mr. Old Glory, if you would be so kind as to move up, my friend, and we're going to see if you can get a rocket in there. Now, you did move, so it's going to be a little bit more inaccurate, but... Actually, you know what? Can you get it inside? I know there's a big scatter chance. Yeah. It might scatter, but you know what? Just go for it. Friendly fire. Friendly fire on who? What, on Satyr?
You are scum. You are nothing but a bunch of cowards.
Okay, it was a little bit far off, but you know what? We killed one and really injured that sectoid. I'll take that. We also got a crit on our explosive. Okay, he's going for the mind spin. Disoriented, that's fine. We can deal with that. And he dies to feedback! Blade Storm. Ooh, sucks to suck, Mrs. Sniper Viper. What were you thinking getting that close? I get you were probably going for the bind. Ooh, Illyrium Core. Yes, we need that. We need it. Oh, hey. What's up? Blade Storm value?
Pro tip, blood works best when kept inside the body.
Third? Oh, I was gonna say third Blade Storm. Wait, third Blade Storm, here it comes. Dude, these Vipers, you would have thought after the... Look, first one, shame on you. Second one, shame on me. Ah, very scary turret. Luckily, it didn't get much damage on us. It does go on Overwatch. Okay. We're going to heal up Noir, and then we're going to pick her up next turn. Actually, you know what we could do? You know what? Let's see. Where is she? She's right on this. I can't fully tell where she is. I think she's right here. So let's move right here, and we can pick her up next turn, as well as heal her again. Now, I don't want Old Glory to move, so we're going to go for this turret, try and take it out. Hopefully with the shred. Okay, we do take it out. We do more than enough damage, and our shred helps out a lot. Now, we're just going to run in with our shard gun and hope for the best. Okay, ends up missing. Perfect. Good night.
Only the best.
Okay. Now, here's the funny part. I think that's everyone on this battlefield. There might be a couple more, but I'm thinking probably not.
So you need me after all.
Well, other than almost having lost Noir in a single turn,
Firebrand. Package is secure.
that went pretty well.
All operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
I'll tell you what, though, that 11 damage hit from literally out of nowhere, a little bit scary. If it wasn't for that, that would have been a flawless mission.
Great work.
Whew. All of us got a promotion, and as I was kind of fearing, Noir needs an augment. Hooray. Alright, what do we got? Run and gun. You know what? Ever vigilant. Yep. And then if we hunker down, run and gun, you know what? Would actually be really useful in very niche scenarios, but there are scenarios where it would be good. Resurrect. Yup. And I'm willing to spend 5 extra XCOM points so that we get 2 bonus actions instead of just 1. As for Noir, let's see. You regen health. As your health gets... You know what? We can actually get both. Tenebrous form, and we regen a bit of health. Yep. Now, Mr. the Fool. Melee attacks. You gain 10% crit. Yup. Cold a week. Yup. Tenebrous form. Yup. By the way, very high combat intelligence is absolutely... It's doing work. Let's say it that way. A special rocket has a chance to stun. Let's do run and gun, just in case. And then we can go for concussion rocket, I suppose. Then, as for our psionic Kitteh, run and gun, very, very useful, and we can also get Soul Steel. Nice. Now, from that mission, we got 3 Illyrium cores. That's not bad at all. That's real good.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger.
What's the matter? Afraid of pulling a pod? I'm not. Hello. You don't mind if I whack your buddy, do you? 1 out of 3, and we hit it.
Commander,
There was
we
a
have
2 out of 3 chance that
confirmation
he
of
didn't
the
die there.
exposed access point.
Wow, what's the thing? We got a hack. Yeah, what you looking at? My squad outside? Yeah, go ahead and run. See what happens.
Possible intel located.
Oh my, Chalky did 12 damage. Elster missed. Great. That's all right. Chalky can go again. Here we go. 50%. Here we go.
Target asset
Nope.
recovered.
All right. Well, what are you going to do? All right. Sally can't see him, and while technically we could go for Reeve, I don't want to. So I'm going to move up a little bit. Then we're going to go on Pistol Overwatch, and that's our turn.
Keep the pressure on.
Oh no, don't hurt Brick. Oh no. Alright, let's go ahead and get this down. We should have had it down last turn. We would have been able to already leave. But what are you gonna do?
This is Firebrand.
Alright, where's our hacky girl?
Hold tight.
You can't hack it from here. Alright, well,
Absolutely.
go in there and hack it then. Hello.
Infiltrating access point.
Okay, we got a pretty good chance. Pretty good chance to land this. Let's see our odds. 81% for some intel. Yep. That was a little bit too close, gotta be honest. Even with the character who's halfway dedicated to pure hacking, it still got way too close.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area. What if I don't want to? What if I decided I would rather leave? Now, what I'm gonna do,
Absolutely.
let's see how many enemies are around. Not enough to even be a threat, so I'm just gonna hunker down.
Staying put.
Let's see, because we're not in too much danger, I'm gonna bring Elster over here and put her on Overwatch. Okay, Chalky, we'll keep you on Overwatch. By the way, there's something with health over here. I don't actually know what it is, other than just like a massive explosive tank. But, should we be blowing that up? I guess we could. There's no reason why we can't. You know what, let's do some damage to it. Let's see. Cool. It was just a really big explosive. Alright, next turn we get out of here. Okay, he's no doubt running to reinforcements. Here comes the reinforcements, who we actually hit with the explosion and did not hit with the Overwatch. Huh. See, you know, we could take them out. Or we could just completely leave.
Not a problem.
Yep, I think I'd rather do that.
Running.
Okay, everyone is on. Goodbye. Literally a 2-turn mission after we found where the objective is. That's what we like.
Firebrand is returning to base.
3 levels. How's our hacky girl doing? Let's see. Scanning protocol could be good. Ever vigilant. You know what? We'll do that. Ever vigilant. Resurrect. Boom. Good enough. Oh, Sally. The will to survive. So let's see. Currently, 8 health. It'll probably go up when we actually go into mission. Solace Aura is ridiculously good, but Soulstorm, come on, you already know. I do want these, but I'm not willing to spend that many points on them. Let's see. Miss Honor. Do more damage with guns? That is useless. Gain 25% damage boost for every 25% health missing. Reduce... What? That sounds really good. Arc Wave, yes. Rend grants an additional focus point. Take a reaction shot that's guaranteed to hit and crit with your pistol against any enemy that moves or attacks within 8 tiles. Woo. You know what? How about Arc Wave and Crusader's Rage? That sounds ridiculously good. Nice. And we got another Elerium Core. Also, our supply drop is coming soon, so let's see what we got. Oh, we have some alien alloys. Okay. Well, may as well go get those. They are going to be useful. Here it is. I'm so excited to show you what we've got. Oh, the hunter poisons if he shoots us. You gain 2 armor through the end of the turn. You gain... Oh... Okay, not great. So you have Yeah, so they're all basically level 1 now. I'm not going to spend anything on that. Here's what we got. Guardian Angels. Covert actions will not be ambushed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, as for what else I want, we didn't get too much extra, but we did get Rapid Collection, which honestly, I'm gonna put that on momentarily instead of the extra rewards. I know that's kind of a crazy thing to do, but the time save. Think of the time save. And there we go. Immediately picked up our drop, and watch this. I specifically took the engineer off of this just so we could get Guardian Angels and guaranteed not be ambushed for the signal boost mission, which had like a 50% chance for ambush, and now it's 0. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Now, as for what we want to build, Shadow Chamber, we do not have enough money for. 250, goodness. I don't think we have to worry about the defense matrix right now. Power relay, we don't really have to worry about. So, by the way, this bad boy takes 8 power. I'm just gonna say it. I think it was a pretty good idea to put it on the shielded power coil. Yeah, we need more money though. Because there's so many upgrades that we need, and quite frankly, we just don't have the money for it right now. Which, you know, you can argue that that's a reason why we should have kept the 15%, but at the same time, we weren't exactly getting much use out of that 15%, now were we? But regardless, we can now build some stuff. I'm debating building the Shadow Chamber somewhat early, that way we can just get it said and done. At the same time, though, you know what else we could do with that money? Let me... Wings of the Crimson, that's it. We could upgrade a lot of our weapons. For example, this bullpup, we can go all the way up to magnetic or laser. This pistol, we could go up to magnetic. Yep. We can get a lot of upgrades going, and it's going to be very, very nice because we need it. Also, Noir needs a new headpiece. So yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade some of our gear. That way we can sort of keep our edge going, because we want to stay as far ahead of Advent as we possibly can. Plus, almost everyone has good armor and stuff. Or not armor, good weapons and stuff. So if everybody has magnetic, even if they catch up to where we are right now, we still stand a pretty good chance. At least I think so. And the Avatar project still hasn't begun yet. So if we could just keep our lead, I would really like to. Even though we are sort of struggling. Well, as far as, like, power. Freaking drones, man. Oh, wait. Oh, it didn't reveal us. Oh, it didn't reveal us. Now, what if I just move really far up? What if I just do that? What's the worst that possibly happens? Nothing. Well, that's a nice change of pace. Well, concealment's gonna get blown one way or another. May as well blow it the hard way.
Okay, so that's the tone we're going for.
Bye.
Got it. That one over there.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with Anna's skirt, but oh well. It's fine. Alright, so they're gonna scatter. No, they're not. They don't see us. Well, alright. I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna move up, and I'm gonna go on intercept, and that's our turn. Okay, so they're gonna come in range. Actually, wait a minute. They're not even going to be able to do anything. They're going to use both movement actions. Okay, we did 4 whole damage to the Viper. Awesome. Okay. Oh! Mr. Caden taking the Viper out with the graze. Hey, I'll take it. That sounded like a mech that I just heard.
I can handle that.
Could be problematic. Ooh, Lyrium Core. Don't mind if I do.
Got your stuff here.
Also, why did Lieutenant Cancer's voice change? Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's head it here.
This is Firebrand.
Okay,
Evac
that should be
request
fine.
confirmed. Hold tight.
Let's see. Miku, you are gonna have the very unfun task of moving up. Okay, there is a mech.
Who wants to be defeated first?
Viper, Sectoid, mech, Trooper, and a Stun Lancer, I think? No, Heavy Gunner. Oof. Okay, not amazing. Heavy Gunners are no joke. As we saw, they do a lot of damage. Actually, you know what? Lightning Hands. Alright, yeah. Well, actually. Fine. Guarantee the mech goes down. Okay, 3 damage. Not bad. Miku's not supposed to have a voice. That's fine. Apparently Miku is Noir now. Okay. Take out this sectoid. That's one less enemy we need to worry about. Wait, did us standing here get rid of Firebrand? What? That's strange. I definitely think that's not supposed to be happening. Okay, we do take out that sectoid. I'm gonna move over here and block the ladder. Also, Miku's not supposed to have a voice. That's strange. Okay, well, how about this? Call Sky Ranger right here.
Fire extraction.
Bonk.
This is Firebrand. Evac
Okay,
request
now
confirmed.
we're
Hold
just
tight.
gonna run in. Run in for the slash. The Beast! Yep. We actually, you know what? Lightning Cleave. Rarely get to use this. 4 damage being done. Now, we go for a regular slice. We missed, but it disorients. We can go again. We can go again. This is happening again. Okay, hey. It ain't stupid if it works. Another Illyrium Core. Whew. We're gonna go... We don't have Blade Storm, but you know what? We're gonna crowd them on this roof. That way we can attack them next turn. And, you can see that gunner. Please take him out. Very good. That, as we've learned,
Justice prevails!
the gunners are way too dangerous. Okay, who still has a turn? Oh. Mr. Caden, if you would be so kind, my friend. Actually, hang on. Let's have Evil Miku come scoop up this loot. I want to get as much loot as we possibly can. I don't really want to leave anything behind. And I don't trust the game to automatically pick it up if we evac. Basic scope. Okay. Not terrible.
This is a nice
Commander,
find,
we have
right?
confirmation.
Okay.
Of exposed
We
access
see
point.
the network we're trying to hack. Lieutenant Cancer, if you would be so inclined. Where did Firebrand go again? Where did Firebrand go again? Excuse me, Firebrand. I don't know if you knew this. You should be coming to pick us up. Wow. Okay. I don't fully know what's going on with the Sky Ranger. It's just kind of freaking out for no reason. The Beast! Okay, we still took 2 damage. Not the end of the world, but it certainly isn't nice. Oh, there it is. What the? Am I just blind? I feel like that's a me being blind scenario. Okay, Anna has a lot less movement, so let's just move her up as much as we can.
Oh my god.
Over here, we go pick up the loot. Okay. Okay, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. We like it. We love loot. Okay, we're gonna move right here. Miku is gonna come right here, just so she can attack anyone that tries any funny business. The Beast is gonna go for the kill. Most excellent. He pretends to put his axe away because it's a flexing mechanism. Now we're gonna go pick up this loot, and then we're gonna make our way to evac.
Status confirmed. Mission
Mission success. Nyom. Nice. You know, us being this far along without the Avatar project being here is turning out to be pretty nice. 3 upgrades await us. Mr. Caden. Resurrect is simply too good to pass up. Revival Protocol. Yes. Why, yes, I do think I will take 2 different ways to revive people. Yes, that does sound nice. Run and gun does sound nice. And then relocation, just in case we break concealment, just like we did in this mission. The Beast gets Blade Storm guaranteed. That's always happening. Yeah. As much as I do want to get these 2 abilities, Blade Storm's just way too useful to not get. Nice. Holy! Ah, yes. Let us reduce Advent strength. Literally no shot that we do this mission. Baseline 16 to 18. If we take Wings of the Crimson, 37 to 39. Uh-huh. How about Honor Squad? 34 to 36. How about Idol Squad? 37 to 39. Yikes. Not happening. I guess we're not reducing Advent strength. They are relatively low strength, I say. You know, questionably. Advent loot. Okay. This one I think we can do. Let's... Now, we're not gonna send in the Dancing Shadows, because I know how they feel about loot missions. We can't send in Wings of the Goddess, because currently Honor is out on a mission for the Chosen. I mean, 107%. 13 enemies, though. God dang. That's, that seems like a lot of enemies. I mean, I think we can handle it. I don't think it'd be that bad, actually. Okay, yeah. Whew. Radio relay is now built, which means we can go make contact for a lot less. So we're immediately gonna do that because we need to get over here to get this done as quickly as possible. And because there's literally no chance of being ambushed, that's a free mission. Tech defense. Oh, okay, that's nice. I don't know that we'll be using it, but it is nice. No chance that we do this. You need 3 Master Sergeant pluses? Holy. Yeah, that's gonna be a hot minute. Well, may as well just send, Honor out again. Midnight raids. Well, we're gonna try and avoid recruiting people then. Oh, supply raid. Dude, these missions are so difficult. Yeah, these missions have like 40 dudes in them. You know what? Is it the play to just let it ride? I don't know, actually. This region is going to get really strong because we've already missed the reduced strength. And so if we miss the supply raid as well, that's, one day? Oh, there's going to be like 30 guys. I don't think it's worth it. Let's keep doing what we're doing. I think that's going to be the better play. We also get the superior Maws. Let's see. As for what we want to research next, we're actually doing really, really well. So let's see. We can break that down. Alloys. Oh, are we actually done? Yeah, I think we are. Wait a minute. So we can get some intel, or we can get some alloys. Okay, well, if it's down to that, hang on. I'm gonna do... Should be able to do more with less. This'll... You know what? Let's go basic research, so that when we do want to research something that's going to take a large amount of time, we can get it done really fast. That being said, though, we are on a new continent. Okay. So, let's do... double recruit. And then 1 intel, 1 supply. How much is, okay, so 100 supplies, which we currently are at 45. We're gonna get paid in 8 days. Technically, we could make contact right now. I don't know if it's worth making it right now. I think it'll be more worth it to build the radio relay and then go to it. Because we want to get to this as quickly as possible, but I don't know if we necessarily want to spend double the intel kind of quick, you know what I mean? Especially when we're about to be paid. Yeah, let's just wait it out. Alright, that resource mission has made it possible to go and make contact before we even got our supply drop. You'll love to see it. 4 days after this. I mean, it is part of liberation. So, we take those.
The operative. Secure the surrounding area and remove all enemy security forces guarding the target. Bring him in alive if possible. It appears to be capable of repairing its physical wounds.
I don't like that you're saying that randomly. Oh, hello.
We're visible here.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my, what a horrible pod activation. A triple pod activation, no less. Oh boy. Yeah, and a lot of mechs to worry about. Now, they did come up here, which means that we can deal with them somewhat easily. However, there's a gunner we need to worry about, and he's got pretty good high ground. Never mind, he gave it up. He still has a pretty good position on us, but... yeah, 9 active enemies, 2 mechs, 2 drones, a gunner, a priest. Okay, first things first, take out that drone. Okay, drone down. Perfect. Why'd that take up your entire action? Okay, whatever. You know, at this point, I'm just not surprised by XCOM stuff. Alright, tell you what. This heavy gunner? He's gotta go. Crimson, go get him. Get him out of the game. Good. Advent datapad, okay. A little bit of intel. We did just spend some, so. Alright, we have another drone. That's fine. As fine as it can be, anyway. You know what? Hang on. I'm taking your cover. Yum. Crimson really likes to kick, apparently. Speaking of kick. Kick. Alright, that's all she's got. officially used everything up. Completely worth it, but we used everything up. Okay. So. Nope, not Shredder Gun. Overdrive. Alright, Jim. Your goal is to take out at least one mech. Pretty good. Even if you don't kill the other one, it's still fine. Alright, Jim killed both mechs. Our spark is superior to your inferior mechs.
Okay, I'll go.
Alright, Mr. Cowboy, take a shot. Okay, you hit. Very good. Now, take another shot. Okay, that's one less person we gotta deal with. Fine shooting. Alright, let's get Kale into position. She can technically hit this advanced trooper. You know what? Go for it. 2 damage, he's at 1 health? Alright, well, you did hit. Not bad. Could have been worse. Let's move Azure down onto the ground. Okay. Blade Storm. Goodbye. We also get to pick up the loot immediately. Okay, the gun is throwing a fit. Grenade Man goes on Overwatch. That's probably, yeah, that's a stasis on Azure. Okay, not the worst. I would have expected it on Crimson. Especially considering how much work Crimson did the last turn. Azure can do quite a bit of work too, though. The drone has nothing to stun now. Nerd. Okay. Alright. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty no matter how we do this. Mr. Cowboy! Okay, luckily it ended up missing. That's very good for us. Hey, what's up? Goodbye. Okay, he goes into stasis. Unfortunate, not the end of the world, though. We do still have return fire as well, so let's not forget that. Jim, let's have you down on the ground. That way we can get you moved up when the time comes. Let's go ahead and wrath over to the drone.
Repositioning.
Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay, don't have to worry about that anymore. We're gonna move her up here. Pretty good. Now, Crimson, if you would be so kind as to take out this Grenadier. Man, she really likes the kicks in this one, huh? We're so far ahead on the power levels. It is really, really nice to actually be ahead of Advent for once. Let's go ahead and move up to the door. You know what? Yeah, let's just sit right here, just in case. Kale, let's go ahead. Let's give you extra movement. And then let's have you get up to this window. Okay. Alright. We're in pretty good positions. Oh my, that's a Black Ice Codex. That sucks. That was our last move, too. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Okay. We got a Black Ice Codex on the field. And unfortunately, she has a full turn to work with. This is gonna hurt. Return fire. He landed it.
Not too shabby.
Okay. Fair enough. Black Ice Codex going for big damage, I think. Return fire. Not 100% sure what she's doing, but it's not good. I know that. Okay, the mech. Oh, the fact that they have full turns, man. Oh, 7 damage on Kale. Okay, somehow missed Crimson instead of going for Kale. You know what? We're we're just gonna count our blessings. Okay. How about we grapple over?
Tactical movement.
Okay, now, you know what? 4 to 8? There's a good chance. 3? So we rolled a 4. That's unfortunate. Tell you what, go for the Black Ice Codex. Get her, Crimson. Get her. Get that Codex. Okay, she missed. That is really good for us, because I'm pretty sure she freezes. Hi, yeet! Ouch. Okay, we did take 4 damage from an explosion that I didn't know she was going to do, but we officially have a Black Ice Codex body. We actually have an honest-to-goodness Black Ice Codex in our possession. Hopefully, that means we can actually make use of the stuff that she can do. Okay, we use up all our focus for those attacks. Let's go ahead and move Azure up here. Mr. Cowboy, you go ahead and reload. Kale, go for a heal on yourself. You did it on Crimson. All right, that's not the end of the world, but it's certainly not what I wanted.
Servos at maximum.
Okay. You know what? We have a hit. Just take him out. Don't even risk Kale going down. I meant to heal her and not Crimson, but what are you gonna do? We see the VIP. I think that's every enemy.
On the move.
Okay, we're not gonna be able to capture her this turn, but that's fine. If we can just crowd her and make her feel unsafe, I will take that. Okay, Kale, heal yourself. Okay, excellent. Now, Guardian Angel, so that we can get further into the room. Let's get everyone into the room, because we're all going to need an evac at the same time. Let's block this ladder so nothing can come down that way. Let's move Crimson next to the door in case anything gets any funny ideas. And then let's get Azure in there as well. Alright. Now, if you would be so inclined, you're coming with us.
Target package in custody. I gotcha.
And bada boom, bada bing.
Secure and in position for
Mission
impact.
clear. Enemy VIP secured. Alive.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Promotions, Mr. Cowboy. Take a reaction shot whenever a new group of enemies is revealed. Yeah. That sounds real good. I would also love to get you close encounters. Unfortunately, we just don't quite have enough for it. Crimson, you... Cutthroat. Yep. And then... we don't have Deflect, I don't believe. So, Tenebrous Form. Chance to negate incoming damage. Yep. Kale. Activating Valkyrie also heals you and increases your weapon damage. Ooh. Now, give an ally a shield. Heals from medkits and gremlins provide an extra action. Yep. That's the one. Yeah, looks good to me. Now, as for our skirmisher, gain 20 defense and 20 crit chance while injured. What? That sounds broken. Combat presence, survival instinct. I do like chain shot. Quick draw. You're not using a pistol. You know, implacable. Killing an enemy grants you a move. You know what? Yeah. Skirmishers, amazingly, don't have that good of movement. May as well upgrade it a little bit. Okay. Enemy VIP recovered. Now, unless anything gets in the way, we're about to have our research done. Oh. Wait. Liberation! Destroy the network tower! Wait a minute! We're actually gonna liberate a second mission! I'm gonna wait on it for a second, though. And this is what I wanted to wait for. 257 monies. Damage control, blast shield, and blast shield. Oh, good. They all got defensive stuff. They're getting a lot of knowledge. We haven't even fought them yet, and they are already almost halfway. That's really scary. They get a lot of knowledge. Okay. Now, there's a few things I want. Mental fortitude is freaking amazing, but extra resources, man. We have to go. Battle Madness only lasts one turn. That's just such a big deal. That is so good. Black market pays 20% supply premium for goods. You know what? I mean, selling stuff for more is really, really good. But the extra shred, like, let's say we throw a grenade. It has 1 shred normally, right? With this, it has 2 shred, obviously. But, oh, it's either that or the more money. Let's press our advantage. Let's do weak points. And then as for the Reapers, we unfortunately didn't manage to get them in time, so big sad, but what are you gonna do? And we instantly get our supply drop. Next supply drop is going to be in 21 days. Coil guns. You know what? I kind of want powered armor. Oh, but at the same time, coil... No, you know what? Powered armor. We're going to need that health in the coming fights.
I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Now, as for what we're going to buy...
Commander.
Speaking of coming fights, I'm going to get some Predator armor. At least a couple. At least a couple. Let's do... So we have 2 at the moment. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's just going to be so nice. Let's see. We don't really need... Apparently we can get a plasma rocket, by the way, which is kind of crazy. You know what? I kind of want the psi amps. Yeah, let's do a psi implant. And then 1 psi amp. Okay, not terrible. So one of those is definitely going to Sally. That's just happening. As for items, Mind Shield is nice. Some fire control, Venom Maws. I would really, really like the restorative Maw. But it's going to take us a hot minute to actually get those. So I guess we'll wait on these for the moment.
What do you know about these G...
Move to infiltrate the network tower.
All right. Here we go.
Ready yourselves for the fight.
Unfortunately, there's a window blocking us from them, so we were going to get revealed anyway. May as well open up with a bang.
I reclaim your power for the earth.
All right. The second tower is under assault. Chalky said goodbye to that drone. Okay, second pod is activating. Unfortunately, they are up there with Chalky, though 2 of them scattered. Oh! What an Overwatch. She is a complete Overwatch build, so it makes sense. But, still. I'm gonna drop shield. There we go. Honor will be nice and safe. Now, as for Mrs. Sally. By the way, she finally got the 10% of willpowers converted into health, and she now has 16 health. 11 base, and plus 5 from will. Yeah, that RPG mod is no joke. Let's see. Actually, what's to stop me just from phase walking? We don't have enough range to actually fully deal with them. Okay, well, yeah, that would stop me. You know what? It gets me onto the roof, though. Okay. Now that we're on the roof... Actually, that's a huge soulfire. God dang. Also, Sally has on a war suit. Would you like to know what that can do? So yeah, Sally's build is literally just no guns, but everything else. It is so sick, dude. It's so good. Like, okay, maybe it's not the best build in the world, but I mean, it sure feels good. Now, Elster, you're gonna have to run this Overwatch. It is a heavy mech. Oh my god, that so wasn't worth it. Holy man. God dang. Yeah, don't run a heavy mech Overwatch. A lesson that I've learned a few times and still tried. Okay, he's probably going for a missile. Oh, no, never mind. No, he is going for a missile. Okay, Honor is immune, though, because of Fortress. Okay, auto-loader, very nice. Okay, Honor shield drops. Tell you what. Let's move over here and get some healing going. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for a regular healing stream. That'll put us up to 9. Okay. Every little bit counts. Now, Honor, I want you to pick up the loot, and then you're just gonna take cover over by that steam vent. Okay, we got an autoloader, always nice.
The forces of the occupation.
Well, that's not ideal. You know what, though? Honor might even be able to reach. No, unfortunately not. Okay. Lightning hands, let's try it. Ooh, the 1 damage graze was good enough. How close are you guys together? Not close enough. Soul shot? 55%, we go for it. Behold, the arrow of honor! Took him out, easy. All right, Sally. Well, actually, you know what? Just take this guy out. Get him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, don't have to worry about him anymore. Elster, let's have you move into full cover. And then we're just going to have you go on Overwatch. Pistol Overwatch, to be exact. Now, Chalky, you've got some good vision. You've got this. You're not in range to do insanity. And you also don't have mind control yet. But you know what? 4 damage, I'll take that. As a graze, that's not bad. Literally 1 health away from dying. That's not bad at all. Okay, mind spin. A mind control went down on Elster. That is, not only is it a 1 in 3, but then... Ouch! 8 damage? Return fire? Okay, we missed. That's fine.
Forgive me.
Wow! What is that? They are hitting so hard. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that's a problem. Huh. Yeah, that's it's a big problem. Tell you what,
Go heal him.
we're just gonna go for double healing stream. Actually, you know what? Can we... Oh, we don't have it ready. You know what? Yeah, just double healing stream. Get Honor as healthy as we can get ya. Healing stream, also definitely very fair and balanced. As much as I would love to go for a Soulstorm, we are nowhere near. Let's move over here so that we potentially get vision, and so we don't trigger that Overwatch. Okay, unfortunately we don't have vision. Chalky, let's have you teleport behind the pillar Sally's beside. Okay. You can see the Guardian. Actually, what if we... Let's go for Insanity. It'll do damage if nothing else. Okay, panicked. Okay, apparently we don't have the effect where it does damage yet, so that's unfortunate. How close together do we think... Okay, I don't think close enough. Could... You know what? I don't think we have the angle. Let's try it. We're gonna run the Overwatch.
I can't avoid your attacks for much longer.
Okay. Ah, didn't quite have the angle to hit that sectoid. Ow, our own Overwatch just got used against us? You know what? You gotta go. Okay, Honor is in a bit of a bad spot, but it's not the end of the world. And you're panicked, so we're gonna have Sally move up a little bit. That's awkward. Yeah, that's real awkward. Okay, Elster does actually still have a turn, though. Let's move up a little bit. Who can you see? You have a 0% chance on both. Okay. Then let's just move up a little more. Okay, and that's our turn. He's panicked, so we don't have to worry about him. We just have to worry about everything else. Okay, Sally's marked. We can heal up to 5 health, though. Okay, luckily he missed a marked target. Chalky's in a little bit of danger, but we should be alright. Okay, you did crit. It only did 4, though. The mech, on the other hand, is problematic. Going for Sally. Okay, that didn't hit nearly as hard as I would have expected. That graze was actually huge. Okay, Honor can only reach his Guardian. You know what? Hang on. Let's move right here. And then we're just gonna go for a regular shot. Comedically oversized pistol. Okay, now, Den Mother, you are gonna move real far up because you are gonna need to do some big healing. Okay, Sally, actually. This probably isn't the play, but I'm doing it anyway! Behold! Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Elster, move up. Now, Deadeye, because we can't flank the robot, and guaranteed kill.
Wollte ich mir aus der Nähe ansehen.
Oh yeah.
Ziel erledigt.
Okay, now, you, 49%. I don't like those odds. How about Insanity? I like those odds.
Disorienting.
Okay, Panicked? You know what? That's fine. I would prefer you just not doing damage. We also now have a 10% chance to hit, which is awkward. Elster, can we just...
You'll be alright.
Come here. Okay. Now, let's move Chalky right here so that we can still do the high ground shenanigans that we want to do.
Advent troops here.
We didn't activate that pod. Very, very good. Elster, go ahead and move right here. That way you can go for some big damage. And that's our turn. Okay, they activate on their turn. That's ideal. That's really good. Okay. That's ideal, because I think that's both movement actions. And I think we're about to get Phase Walk back on Sally. I think. And so she could technically just go in and just wreak havoc. Only issue is that Spectre is a huge problem. Okay, we also do have to worry about reinforcements. That's something to keep note of. This is a guaranteed kill. And because you're in range, we get an extra AP, I believe. Nope, never mind. Apparently I was totally wrong. It's only with primary weapons. Okay, Spectre, you gotta go. Goodbye. Oh, Chalky, that was an 89%. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Let's move. Yeah, let's move you up a little bit. Actually, can you see the Spectre? You don't count as a robotic enemy? Okay, fine. Let's go for Healing Stream.
Go help him out.
Okay, looking a little bit better. Sally, you can phase walk. Can you phase walk inside? I'm not seeing the angle for it, no. Tell you what, you know what? We can actually reach that, we can reach it. Actually, what is it, Oh, do we not have the ability? Oh, wow, okay, that's awkward. Tell you what, Sally, go block the ladder. That is so awkward. I thought for sure Sally would have the ability to do 1 damage to herself, but then she's able to, get an extra AP. Alright, unfortunate. Not the end of the world. We can still make do. Clutch Shot will not do nearly enough. Volt will do some damage. Let's just drop a shield. That's our turn. Okay, he's going for a flank. Horrify, okay.
This is bad.
Ouch. Actually, it only lasts 1 turn. And feedback does a little bit of damage. Okay, Sally's gonna get wrapped up. That's unfortunate because we would have been able to hack the thing. You're going for a flanking shot. Sally has a lot of health to work with, though. Okay, 4 damage, and then probably 2 from being bound. You're going for a melee on Sally. Okay, only 1 damage being done, luckily for us. Okay, could have been a lot worse. Honor, unfortunately, can't reach. Otherwise, I would go for it. Okay, you know what? Hang on. How far can we get with a run and gun? We can get far enough.
Jagen wir sie.
Alright. Elster, you have 9 health. I'm thinking he won't land it. Okay, you know what? That still counts as a flank. Let's go for it. Run the Overwatch. We didn't trigger Overwatch. Alright, Sally's free. Bye.
Der ist erledigt.
Okay, you know what? That works out really, really well. Sally still has 8 health to work with as well. Let's reload on Chalky.
Ready to go.
Okay. Now. Oh. You know what? Let's go for that survival training now. Okay, it heals us, and we also hunker down. As much as I want that loot, I think we're gonna have to leave it. Yeah. Take out the Spectre. Oh, Chalky, man!
Focus.
Chalky! Come on, you can do so much better! Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay. You know what? This is a weird play. We're gonna move Miss Healer over by Chalky. That way we can get the Ever Vigilant, and then we can also heal. Spectre decides to vanish. Ever Vigilant? Oh, so much for being an Overwatch build. Oh, Sentinel?
Die Flanken decken. Könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Okay, very good graze. Return fire. Alright. Return fire is an ability. Ooh, there it is! The Sentinel! Okay, we do lose the loot. Unfortunate, not the end of the world. What are you gonna do? Okay. Now, Sally. Get onto this and give it a hack. That is also going to stun every enemy on the map. We almost hit that 4%. Wow.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Get stunned, nerd. Wow. Oh no, I'm stunned.
Bestätigt.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Bye.
Erledigt.
Alright. Now, we know that the Spectre is, like, right here somewhere. So we're gonna find him. Okay, well, apparently he's not there. Chalky. You wanna go on the roof? Okay. We also revealed... Oh, hey! Spectre's been revealed. Bye! Landed that one.
X-ray neutralized.
This is Avenger. Status confirmed. Area secure.
On
And
Overwatch.
that is a second network tower done and dusted. And we also were missing brick. We were only allowed to take 5 out of 6 people, so this actually went extraordinarily well. And that means that we can now liberate a second region before the freaking Avatar event has even started. We got some promotions, and we're not injured for that long, actually, all things considered. Okay, let's see. With the extra shot, yup. And then anesthetic. Yup. Let's see. You know what? Let's do covering fire. It does take some of our XCOM AP. I think it's worth it. Now, Chucky. Let me see. You are so close to being able to mind control. You know what? Fuse. Use their missiles against them. And then Soul Merge. Yeah, there we go. Those are the big boy spells. Now, as for Elster, Galvanized Armor is one that I really want. Yeah. And then we'll use 4 for Close Combat Specialist. Bada boom, bada bing. There it is. And we still have 50 XCOM points to use, too. So, something else I did on Avenger while we were waiting for this mission. The Defense Matrix is now ready to go, and we have a gremlin in it. And the Power Relay is fully upgraded. So, we have a lot of power to work with. Next up, once we actually have enough supplies, I am going to get the Cygate. What's it called? What's the actual name? The Shadow Chamber. I'm going to get the Shadow Chamber up and going so that we can get an actual, like, read on how many enemies are in a mission. Plus, I think it warns us about the, like, if the rulers are around. Really, really good. So, powered armor is currently being worked on. The supply drop is on its way. We have a scientist in the infirmary. We are looking really, really good. So, second region is ready to be liberated. We just need to heal up, and then we'll go for it. We have the other black site that came from the Codex Brain. So, at least I believe it's that mission. So we can go deal with that at any time. And, because we have powered armor on the way, we can actually give people some really, really good armor. Anyone who doesn't have the plated armor will get the powered armor. I think that's a fair thing to do. And then as far as weapons, everybody has at least some type of mag weapon. So we are doing really, really well. And when this supply drop happens, we're going to get 3... We'll round down because of Chosen shenanigans, but we'll get 350, 250 of which will immediately go to the Shadow Chamber, and then we have 100 to just do with as we please. Probably get some of the, some good stuff. At least I hope. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, we are going to liberate this region. Now, by the way, I'm just really curious. I'm pretty sure we can, like, I think it's at Tech Sergeant, we can actually just get, like, brand new abilities. I think. Now, I'm wondering, what the heck does conditioned mean? I kind of want to, you know what, let's, increasing one of the available stats based on the level of combat intelligence. You can only do this once. Okay. So eventually we want to condition as many people as we can because it'll give them extra stats. Okay. So that's good to know. We definitely want to do that because if we can avoid losing our characters, they're all getting relatively strong now. So let's just try and keep it going. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, we are going to liberate a second region, which is going to be absolutely crazy. And, hopefully, take out a black site. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.